Hi, thanks for joining me for another story time. During our Zoom call this morning, we were talking a lot about mom and baby animals and how sometimes the name of the baby is a little bit different than the name of the grown-up animal. So I found a very nice book here called Animal Babies in Ponds and Rivers. So let's take a look at some of these moms and babies. Oh, there's a couple of... My body is large and my legs are short, but I can run very quickly along the riverbank. Who is my mommy? Who do you think that belongs to? My mommy is a hippopotamus, and I am called her calf. We can close our nostrils when we are underwater so that the water does not go up our noses. So they swim in water just like we do. They have to hold their breath just like we do. Oh, let's take a look at this baby. When I feel hungry, I plunge my head under the water to look for my food. Who is my mommy? My mommy is a duck, and I am called her duckling. This mommy has a lot of ducklings there. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ducklings. Our webbed feet help us paddle across the pond. I have brown fur and a short snout. That's his nose. When I am older, my snout will be longer and less pointy. Who is my mommy? He's an interesting fellow. My mommy is a capybara, and I am her baby. We don't need much sleep, so at night we eat and swim. I have big red eyes, and I make loud croaking noises that keep other animals awake at night. Who is my mommy? I bet you know that one. My mommy is a frog, and I am her baby. We sit on water lilies and wait to zap insects with our long, sticky tongues. Frogs like to eat insects. I am a very good swimmer. When it is sunny, I love to dive, tumble, and fish in the cool water. Who is my mom? My mom is an otter, and I am her pup. Baby otters are called pups. We like to play on the muddy banks of the river. My gray feathers are soft and fluffy. When I am older, they will be white as snow. Who is my mommy? My mommy is a swan, and I am her cygnet. We like to sit in our nest. It is made from small twigs and reeds. Oh, look at this creature. I have 2 strong flippers and a tail that looks like a paddle. They help me move through the water. Who is my mommy? My mom is a manatee, and I am her calf. Manatee babies are called calves. We talked about another animal the other day that has the baby's name is a calf. Do you remember? A cow's baby is a calf. Has the same name as the manatee. We keep the river clean because we eat lots of water weeds. So that's just a few of the creatures that live on or in or around ponds and rivers. There's lots and lots of growth happening here in the spring. And next week, we're going to dive into our new topic. We're going to be talking about caterpillars. because caterpillars are just not born and they're a baby and then they just grow a little bit bigger and they become an adult. Caterpillars change. And I want to show you what I mean. I have a poster here to show you. Caterpillars start out as eggs. Now this is a picture that has been blown up to look really, really big. Caterpillar eggs are really, really tiny. So first there's the egg, and then the caterpillar pops out of the egg. Now different caterpillars have different colors and different sizes, but for the most part, they're long, they look like little worms, and they have little legs coming out. And caterpillars have to eat a lot. They eat and eat and eat and eat so that they can grow bigger and bigger and bigger. But they just don't stop at being a big caterpillar. Caterpillars spin themselves a little cozy place to sleep called a chrysalis. And the caterpillar stays inside that chrysalis for a long time, for many, many days. And inside that chrysalis, the caterpillar is changing. It doesn't stay a caterpillar. It changes and changes and changes. That's why it had to eat so much, because it had to do a lot of hard work to change. After it's been in the chrysalis for, I think it's about 10 to 14 days, which is almost 2 weeks, then all of a sudden when it's ready, it starts to crack out of the chrysalis. It cracks out of its shell. And do you know what a caterpillar changes into? If you guessed a butterfly, you are absolutely right. They crack out of the chrysalis, and it's not a caterpillar anymore. He has changed. His body changed into a butterfly. So next week on our videos, and for our crafts, and for our songs, it's all going to be about caterpillars, how much they eat, and how they change into a butterfly. I hope you'll join us next week for the video so that we can have some fun times with caterpillars. And we call when creatures change, grow and change, we call that their life cycle. So we talk about how they start out, how they change, and what they end up with. It's called a life cycle. So we'll be talking a lot about caterpillars and their life cycle. Until next week, I'll see you again, my friends. Bye-bye.